And we're about ready to go. Any other comments before we get started? Okay, so before we go, we have a trade.
Oh my God. Go ahead and ruin the league this season. Okay.
I wonder who it involves.
I think we should have a draft.
Whiting has demanded the first overall pick.
And
Never had the trade was done without consent.
funny you should say that.
Yeah. You know, huge.
I'm not quite sure why you guys didn't go after Brandon.
Nobody did.
Nobody did, Brandon?
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to insult you like that.
I mean, I kind of did.
Oh. Clearly, if this man wanted who he was indicating he wanted, he might be open for business. So Brandon and I are trading drafts.
So what is Brandon getting besides your draft pick here?
We're swapping entire drafts. Brandon was, and let's explain it.
Can I propose a week one, like pre-draft trade deadline now? I know it got voted down the last time.
Brandon, I called Brandon earlier in the week. Brandon, we can go ahead and talk about what we've done. I called him earlier in the week and asked him if he was still intent on picking Chubb. I told him that if he is, that he's going to have a long time to wait until he comes back around, and that reaching for Chubb first was a bit of a reach. And if he was determined to pick Chubb first overall, that he may as well trade to the middle of the first round so he gets a middle of every even round pick. So he moves his second round pick up. He thought about it for, I guess, a couple of days, Brandon? I think I talked to you Monday.
Yeah.
And then my children are very unhappy.
Yeah,
My children.
Make notes. Draft Chubb in third spot.
Can we vote? Can we vote?
Can you vote?
Can anybody hear me? I'm back.
Oh, Nick's back though. Let's go.
There's no buzz?
There's no
buzz.
buzz.
Hey, what's up, man?
There's definitely no buzz
Let's
now.
go.
The buzz has been killed now.
Not for me. I'm working on it.
All right. So we're doing this. So I'm going to rearrange the draft order, and then we're going to start. Deal? Right, Brandon? Deal?
Oh, we never voted on if we're going to all take kickers on the first round.
Surprise, six pick, Young Waku.
Never mind. Seth messed that up for everybody. He didn't say spoiler alert. Well, there's already 5 votes on that one.
Wait, hold on. Let me vote. Hold on. Yes. Save me the pain and misery of losing every game.
It's unanimous so far.
I feel
So,
like you go ahead.
so what does Brandon get out of this?
A better
We're
chance.
switching draft positions.
Nothing. Tim. Absolutely
before you get
nothing.
there.
A Super Bowl win. What are you guys talking about?
He gets his chair at work.
You are a
Secretly,
winner.
so Whiting knew Brandon beforehand. So secretly, I think there's like something in the works there where they're like
wait.
splitting them.
Wait a second.
If I pick him in the league, I can steal his pick.
While we're getting all this hate, let me say this. I'm going to go ahead and out somebody. Liam talked to me about midweek and said if Brandon had any sense, if he's still planning on picking Chubb, he'd go after somebody later in the first round. Like, come after somebody like me. So, Liam, you thought about this.
No, listen to this. I am 10 times more likely to pick Nick Chubb now in the second round just to foil this plan. Just to show why it doesn't work.
Okay.
He's going to pick him in the first round, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I'm really not picking Koo in the first round.
You want
And Josh, did you say you did kind of go after Brandon about it?
I mean, I kind of put a joke in the chat like 15 minutes ago.
Okay.
But I thought like.
So this is not completely out of the blue, folks.
But this messes up my whole
It's
draft
not out of the blue. What?
decision
Okay,
here
go
of being
ahead,
third.
take
He was going for Chubb, and I was going to get Barkley. What the hell?
Okay. Here we go.
All right.
Do I need to refresh because I don't see the new order?
I'm getting ready to save it. I just wanted to speak that piece that I'm not the only one that thought about this. Not even the only one in my house that thought about this.
Yeah, Liam, Mr. Innocent over there.
Well, I didn't.
Well, let me say this. I drafted first last year. I didn't make the playoffs, so.
Well, there's
guaranteed.
more to it than just the first pick, you know.
Yeah, Whiting's going to get McCaffrey. McCaffrey's going to get an Achilles injury, and then he's going to be out of the playoffs.
I mean, y'all joke, but that could happen. Put all my eggs in one basket.
I don't think McCaffrey's capable of injury. He is.
I would put all my eggs in the McCaffrey basket.
Yeah.
Yo, oh my God.
Okay, y'all ready? The order's updated. Y'all see the new order?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep,
Here we go. What should I do?
You just shut up and pick, please. Let's just move to the next
running
pick.
back.
Remember, as a kicker.
Austin Seibert.
You are on deck.
Oh, look at the King Kermit's with the quick pick.
Ooh,
Hmm.
who knew he
And
was
he
going to get
still fell
Elliott?
to me. How?
You are on the clock. Hmm.
Nice. Are we doing a speed run here? Michael Thomas first pick, nice.
Michael Thomas. That's a bold move. That man caught 100 and some. I mean, 130 balls last year.
Wait a minute.
What?
Call it bunch of balls. He's great. at
Now,
grabbing
okay,
balls.
just letting you guys
There
know,
he is.
since I got Nick Chubb, I'm going to change my team name to Full Chubb.
Bro, Liam.
Kevin, you
Liam
just
got
Kevin,
You just
Kevin,
wanted
you just wrecked Liam. That's
Yeah,
what that
I
looked
voted
like.
out of the league. We need to redo the draft.
You just wrecked Liam. All right, Liam, what's plan B?
What are you barking at?
Okay, so who's on the clock? We've got Seth is on the clock.
Yeah, I'm trying to
See
decide.
everybody in the Skype because I'm just
Big Ben.
checking out Jesse right now. I mean, he looks great, but
But you need more.
Well, I'm just looking at Whiting, so.
Really?
Blessings.
That's
Yeah, that's all I see is Whiting.
I can see. You can't see my championship stuff up here, Cody.
Yeah, I
No,
can see that crap.
I just see Jesse.
Try making your window bigger, I guess, because I can see 6 people right now.
Yeah, I
I
don't
want to
know.
see 4. And I'm
I
full
do
screen.
see a bigger Whiting when I make it full screen.
That sucks.
Beside up in the top corner, if you go to grid view, that's where I'm at, and I got 4
Yeah.
people.
Yeah, that's where I'm at. And I just see you.
Oh wow, I'm pretty to.
Whoa, we've had some picks take place. Okay,
Oh,
tomorrow
okay, nice.
to the
Got
machine,
Mahomes.
Henry to the run, and then daggone Mahomes slips all that way. That ain't bad, Liam. Good pick. So
That was bad.
Nice. Dalvin Cook's a good pick.
Yep.
Especially at 10.
I hope they don't change that run zone offense.
So far, this is blindingly fast for us.
Blindingly.
This is Whitingly fast, which means it'll take place next week.
He did it, Liam.
Oh, he got him.
Do what?
No.
Yeah. I was hoping we all forgot about him, but
You laugh at when Taki sacks Jackson in the first game.
Yeah, I didn't think you picked Lamar, but I mean, like I was saying, I mean, anything's up for grabs at this point where, I mean, yeah, crazy stuff.
Everybody's got a plan until.
Am I gonna
Kevin
have to
makes
draft
score.
Julio Jones again?
Yes,
What the heck?
yes.
Every year.
that sucks, dude.
I don't
The
know.
big Julio.
Who's picking now?
Nick again.
Got 2 in a row.
Oh, gotcha. Oh, look, there's the arrow. Duh. I am smarts.
Yeah, whatever.
Mm.
Yeah, John.
Quick pick.
You are on the clock.
Daggone it, Jim.
Thank you.
Daggone it.
Jim loves Drew Brees. I'm gonna tell you that.
I do.
And look,
Jim
Liam
had
got
great seasons with Drew Brees.
Kenyon Drake with Arizona, really? Who
Brandon.
am I,
not
who am I
ha-
talking shit to right now?
Brandon. No.
Okay. That's fine. Okay.
Revoke.
Watch him get the freaking Russian title this year. CJ 2K.2.0.
Josh Jacobs to the Rhinos. Rhinos picked 2 running backs.
I'm about to take a chance.
You already did that.
No, I didn't. Nick Chubb is a god, and you can't convince me otherwise.
Yes.
The rankings, you can also, well, you know how the room works, right, Bubba?
Yeah.
And if you need extra time, just let me know. I'll reset the timer.
All right. I think I know my next pick. I'm taking a chance.
In the 2nd round?
Yep.
It's
Go
young.
big or go home.
He's either going to like win it all or it's going to be like my RG3.
I have my
season there.
notepad up. I know what I'm picking next. Is Seth asleep?
You can calculate.
Thinking. Scheming, plotting.
Some people do think around here.
Liam.
That's new.
Uh-oh.
Fine.
Ooh.
Oh,
Ooh.
man. Buccaneers quarterback?
Hmm.
Okay.
Tom Brady. I'm going to give a chance to the geriatric.
In all the mock drafts, Brady was falling like the 6th or 7th round. I was like, that's
You
crazy.
say that.
Okay. Yeah.
Comes out in the first game with 400 yards, 3 touchdowns.
No drinking before the draft next year for you, Bubba.
Or an
Wait, what?
ACL.
Oh, I didn't know there was a thing for no drinking.
No, it's just for you.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Wait, can I still keep my bong? What?
Bunch of funches. Cody, Kevin, y'all got to change those names, guys.
You gotta change those names, guys.
You got to, man. You really have tight end in your team right now.
1 second, be right back.
I didn't hear you because I'm on the clock. So.
I'm definitely changing mine for sure.
Because you're on the clock. But Kevin's team name is one that he lost in a name challenge.
Yeah, I'm changing it.
Aaron Jones.
I was the weenies for the longest time.
Yeah. That's something we do during the season, Brandon. We'll pick a week and do a name challenge. And whoever scores more points between the 2 teams that did the name challenge gets to rename the other guy's team for a week or more, whatever the deal is. Kermit's. I knew he was going to do that.
You didn't know that.
I knew you were going to do it. Cowboys fan, I knew it. I got a scouting report on you, man.
You do.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They spilled the beans.
Oh, that's not good.
Well,
So, Jim, are you sticking with Washington or are you changing up teams now?
Well, I'm disappointed. I wanted them to change the first part of their name.
That's right. I wanted to keep the end and change the front.
Yeah.
I mean, they could change the back end as long as they change the front. I want them to go to Richmond, but
What do I say? Go team?
I don't know what we say.
I can't wait for the announcers to call them Redskins, though.
Oh, it's going to happen.
Oh, yeah, no, it is. I remember there was one announcer who had said before the game he wasn't going to refer to them as the Redskins anymore, and he referred to them the whole game as the Redskins. It's just ingrained in them.
Tight end.
don't say it like that. It sounds creepy.
I've never been a tight end fan.
I thought I was.
Liam used to be a huge tight end fan back in the day.
I'm telling you, I was running 3 tight ends every
He
game
was.
before.
Every game.
I had a little thing with Gronk where I watched him play 1 year and he impressed me a lot.
There's a lot of touchdown upside for those guys. I mean,
Yeah. Well, that's why I had a lot of them, is because you can pick a lot of them up off of free agency and they can have a good 1 or 2 weeks for you. So
right.
that's why I usually have a lot of
Play
them.
that matchup.
Yeah.
Ooh, Michael, man.
I don't know why he was dropping. I mean, he's got a little injury designation, but it's not bad. Why don't y'all like Miles Sanders now that I've picked him?
What world?
The sound of
Who is that?
Yo, what was that?
If I look behind Cody and the skeletons move, I'm leaving the call.
You got me.
Jim, in that office you're in, Deborah Baker used to be in that office. I don't know if you know Deborah. She had one of those
Yeah.
skeletons on wheels like that, and she used to keep that thing right beside the door. And when I was doing computer support in that building, I'd go busting in there and nose to nose with it. I don't scare easy, man, but that thing scared the hell out of me.
something
We still
just
got it around there somewhere.
Jeez. Oh, Lord. So now I get to sit back for the long wait.
Geez, I pity your life so much, man.
Who got Derek Henry?
You are on the clock.
All right, who's going to pull the trigger on a kicker first? Oh, Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson? That wasn't very nice.
That wasn't very nice.
Liam. Man, Liam, can you not be so disgusted?
I'm muting my mic. I'm trying. Okay? I'm helping you out a little bit. I'm not going full-fledged.
Well, if it matters, if this helps any at all, the idea was a good idea.
It was for you. Yes. Yes, it was.
Brandon, I tell you what, if you end up having a better year than him, I will personally apologize to you at the end of the year. I will make a video for you just apologizing to you. I swear to God, if it ends up that way, I will give you that. Are we still on for that $20 bet that the Browns are going to win 10 games?
Yeah.
Okay.
If the
10
season
games?
completes, if the season is completed, I don't want no COVID costing me $20.
Okay.
Can I get in on this? I got $20 to
Who do
make
I
in this.
want? Who do I
Bunch
want?
of bunches. Hopkins. Somehow I feel like Kevin's quietly building a team over there. Let me go see what he's got.
I'm pretty sure he's not.
Chris Carson, Edwards-Helaire, and DeAndre Hopkins. Not bad.
The combination of that McCaffrey trade and Edwards-Helaire getting taken was too much for me to comprehend.
But look what you fell into.
I fell into something that I think is good, but I'm not sure.
Wait, what's going on? Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Why do I have to take Mahomes?
The Super Bowl MVP. That's a first world problem if I've ever heard it.
Tyreek Hill's a good bargain right there.
Does he have an injured quad or something?
Third round. Yeah, but I mean, I don't think it's.
I think he's healthy now. Or
I mean,
almost, I think, or something like that.
Tyreek Hill's got hamstring injuries on any day that ends in Y. He seems like he's always nursing something like that.
Because he's too fast. Legs can't
That's what
handle
happens
it.
when you're
Brandon grabs
5'8"
Keenan out.
in the NFL.
Yep.
Well, I'd be darned if you didn't do it, Liam. How far had he fallen?
Le'Veon Bell?
26th overall, and you got him 33rd.
Liam, what are your last two picks?
My last two picks are Kenyon Drake and Le'Veon Bell. And I'm proud of them.
You're stocking up on the RB stock exchange, aren't you?
Hey, I like it.
Bargaining chips.
At least he's got Mahomes to mop it up for him.
All right, I'm about to meme you guys.
About to what?
I'm about to meme you guys. Young Riku, here we go.
So.
You are on the clock.
Josh is on the clock.
I'm picking Le'Veon Bell because there's no way he can have 2 down seasons in a row.
I will.
Yeah,
That's a good pick. That's a really good pick.
Yeah.
I looked
I was
today.
hoping
I've
he
been
was
playing this
far
league
enough
since
down the list.
2007, and I've had 2 good seasons.
I'm about to have one bad season. I'm actually able to pull for freaking Tom Brady. Oh my god. Me too, Jim. Why didn't you call in the front office again?
Yep. Got an agreement in principle with my my next pick.
You can't trick me this time.
You know, I've decided it doesn't matter where you pick, the person or right in front of you or two in front of you is going to pick who you want. Thanks, Josh.
No problem.
Well, just for that, I'll do that.
It was between him and Thielen for me. It was between those two.
How do I view who I've already drafted?
Go
On
to
the
by
right.
team.
Yeah, on the right-hand side.
Gotcha. Thank you. Appreciate it.
And then you can hit roster grid to see who everybody's drafted.
Mm-hmm.
Oster. That's a good pick, actually.
Thanks for the validation.
Oh, no problem.
Mhm.
Second year rookie here.
Oh, Bobby Trees, huh? Oh, boy. Oh, Bobby Trees. Wow, he moved up. Gee.
Works both ways, Liam.
Ryan, you got Cup and Woods.
Yes, sir.
Nice. Ryan knows those are my boys.
I really wanted Thielen, but I didn't think I was gonna get him.
Yeah, Diggs isn't there anymore. Like I feel like that was an easy one.
Yeah, I thought
Get all
since
the
he was
targets.
on the list, I thought people might miss him. That was not the case.
You are on the clock.
You're on the clock, Jim.
Has somebody already got Kittle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, Allen Robinson gone. Thank you very much, Kevin.
That was my pick. I was hoping he'd last.
I thought there was a chance Robinson or Mostert would last long enough for me. Maybe Kittle.
The way they have these is weird. One second.
Looks like everybody's waiting on quarterback for a while, huh? The top, let's see, who's gone? Yeah, the top tier's gone.
And that was an auto pick. Was that meant to happen?
Can you back me out? My computer was acting up. I couldn't press draft.
So I'm backing out this last pick, is that right?
Yeah.
Back out the last pick. And that was Jesse's pick, right?
Yeah, back me out. And then I'm gonna draft DJ Moore.
Oh, that's a
Turn
good
your-
pick.
Hang on. I gotta turn auto you off. There you go.
There you go.
There you go, Jesse. All right, you can pick him now.
There we go.
Daggone it, I was gonna pick him.
I think he's got some major upside there in that new Carolina offense.
He was good last year.
Yeah.
He was very good.
To me, he's got a better throwing quarterback now. So
Yeah, that's a good pick.
Well, well.
What do we have here?
Ugh.
Bastard.
Yes.
Pick a kicker. You won't do it.
Liam, have you not drafted a wide receiver yet?
No.
Wow.
You said why not?
No, I just said wow.
Oh, okay.
He's got nerves of steel. He's got Freon in his veins.
You're down to 25 seconds, buddy.
Yeah.
No pausing for the commissioner.
Harrelson.
Good pick.
I think so.
Oh, you think that was great? Wait till you see this.
Young Wei Koo, do it, you coward.
Oh yeah, that's yeah, I don't know.
Nice. Yeah. That was
I
my
thought
next
about
pick.
it.
He took
I
Mike
don't know.
Evans. That's who I wanted.
You thought about Mike Evans, Cody?
I was so gonna
And
take him.
Jess?
Honestly, I didn't know he was still on the board.
He was
I
down a
was
little
talking
bit.
about- yeah.
I don't know why he
Let's
was
see.
down.
Their
Yeah, well-
rankings are really weird on here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
you
agree
gotta-
with that.
You definitely got to scroll.
Anybody else seeing like the weird little chat messages talking about how that was a great value to jackets by vendors?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're poking in freaking advertisements everywhere.
That's funny.
Did it select Melvin Gordon for me?
Yeah, that's what I was
did.
talking about. That's why I said
No,
Yeah.
no, no,
that
no,
was
no.
interesting.
Wait, I was
I
trying to
didn't-
get Mike Evans.
You got
I don't
Mike
think-
Evans.
Hold on.
No, something went wrong there, folks.
Yeah, I don't think I got to pick,
Yeah,
or a pick for me.
we
Yeah,
got
that's
him.
why I was kind of confused about the Melvin Gordon pick.
Because I was just looking
I
at
don't
it
know. I
thinking I
think
still had
Whiting's
the
up with
pick.
something here.
That's what I was trying to do. And you did it picked what's his name automatically for you, Jacob?
Yeah, I didn't pick a player yet, but it went ahead. And,
Okay.
Wait, I was supposed to get McCaffrey.
Hold on. Only the commissioner gets to do that. Come on now.
Now.
Luckily enough, Jacob said that really wasn't his pick, because had somebody had picked him after you, that I would have been upset. You know, if that was
Oh,
who
yeah.
I wanted and it like happened that way. But
Yeah. Okay, Diggs is still on the board.
Didn't somebody say Mike Evans was? Weren't we talking about it though? That
Yeah.
you had to scroll
Yeah.
down to find him. I thought y'all
There's
saw
a-
me make the pick.
I thought you
There's
did
a-
too.
Well, we
Yes,
saw
you did.
the pick go to the King Kermits.
Yeah.
Nice pick.
I just won the league.
DK Metcalf. That's Liam's guy. The Pirates. I don't know what to make of Melvin Gordon with Philip Lindsay
Yeah.
in the mix. I just don't even know how to rate him. Matt Burita come up. Is he the starting running back at Miami?
It's like
no,
him
I
and
don't
Jordan
know.
Howard.
Yeah,
It's like
him and Jordan Howard.
No.
Apparently, I'm on deck.
Ooh, tight end Tierney.
Good thing you picked him, or I was going to.
Yeah. Won a draft right there.
Diggs. That's a good pick. He's a good value there, I think.
Yeah. Diggs, he held in there for a while. And Odell, I can't believe he's still up there, but
Yeah, I saw something talking about how
You are on deck.
people were worried that Allen's like deep accuracy isn't the best. Like he's got a gun, but he's not very accurate. He does throw deep.
It's all about that 50-50.
Yeah.
See,
Half of the time it works every time.
Well, see, I don't really see Stephon Diggs as a 50-50 guy because he's so skinny. I mean, he's not really like a Mike Evans or a Hopkins or someone like that that's like,
Yeah.
physically dominant.
You're back using the restroom.
this is definitely going a lot faster.
Man, you got Mike Evans at 49th pick. That's just crazy.
He was kind of disappointed. I had him last year right much and kind of
I thought he had a
disappointed.
pretty good season, though. I thought he did pretty good last season.
It wasn't like the year before. The year before is when he had a crazy season.
But he's got a new quarterback, so
Yeah.
that's why I was like, Mike Evans at there is a steal.
Yeah.
We
I
know
agree
Brady
with that.
throws to everybody. I mean, it's not just.
Mm-hmm. See if Brady's old ass can throw the long ball still.
Brady's old ass is going to pass for 400 yards every game this season.
Mm.
The
They
Bruce
upgraded
Arians
him.
offense? Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
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 Mike
They
Evans
upgraded
is a
him
good
$1
pick just
million
because
man
of
on-
that.
So he got a little zip to it.
He's got the steroids. Let him have them.
Yeah. Brady's system quarterback.
You
And
guys-
he was in the perfect system. Now he's not.
That footage from like the early 1900s. It's of like one of the first Patriots games, and a fan runs onto the field and helps make a defensive stop, and the caption is like, "Patriots been cheating since the beginning of time" or something like that.
I'm surprised Adrian Peterson got dropped by the Redskins. I mean, the football team.
They just did an interview with some of the coaching staff and all, and they were talking about how well he was doing, and
Yeah.
they were excited for this year. And then 2 days later, they drop him. I was like, "What in the world are y'all doing?"
I saw an interview with him, and he said he was taking first team reps until like the last 3 or 4 days, and they came over to him and said, "We're going to get the young guys some work," and he's like, "Okay, cool, save my mileage a little bit." Next thing he knows, they call him in and cut him.
This is weird over there right now.
'Cause
I know
he's got some
Ryan's
gas in the tank, I think,
Oh yeah,
but I don't
I
know
think
he's
he's-
going to break into Kerryon Johnson and Swift in Detroit. I don't understand that really.
Detroit picked him up.
Yeah.
I hadn't seen who picked him up yet. So
He's definitely going to be RB1.
wherever he go, he's going to take away from the running back there because you can't not give him the ball.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's one way to look at it is it's quite a running back room now. They can just trot any one of those 3 guys out there.
Yeah.
There's another
So
team
for
like that
fantasy,
that's loaded at running back. Who is it?
The Browns?
Oh, yeah, for a pair.
Yeah.
Yes.
Chubb and Hunt? Jeez. Gives me a chub every time I think about it.
Grab Hunt. You could rename your team Chubb Hunt.
Or better yet, Hunt and Chubb.
There you go.
Hunt
Good
Chubb.
job.
I like that.
Good job. The line of the night, Hunt and Chubb.
Yep, that's it right there.
Hunt and Chubb.
Oh boy.
Brandon, I'll give you a quarter if you name your team that.
All right.
No, I hate you, Josh.
Brandon, if you lose a name challenge, that's what your team name's going to be.
Yeah, yeah.
Name challenge. That's going to be my main team name.
Wait a minute. That's not a punishment though. He likes that name.
Yeah. Good
Who
pick,
ended up
Josh.
with Derrick Henry?
Do what now? Who
Who ended up with Derrick Henry?
I don't know.
It was first round. The Rhinos. Ryan did. Ryan, don't you know your own team?
What I do?
You ended up with Derrick Henry.
Yeah.
Hey, Jim, I like that pick.
Yep.
Thank you.
Washington's got to throw it to somebody, and they don't have nobody else.
Well,
that's what I'm thinking.
They have nobody else on the team.
And watch him on Sunday. Go team.
I think the only problem with him is he plays really good out of that slot position. Him going to wide receiver 1 now might actually hurt him. That's what I'm afraid of with him.
I don't know anything about this Antonio Gibson guy.
I just say we say it every year, but their order this year is jacked up. Like,
Oh yeah, it's big.
it's
time
all
crazy.
mixed up.
Yeah.
I think Jesse, aren't you a Redskins fan? Or,
I'm a football team fan.
Football team fan.
Yeah.
I think there's a lot of this stuff that's starting to splash up on Snyder. I wouldn't be surprised if he doesn't have to sell the team.
They've been pushing, and that's what the big plus with all of the other shareholders on the team. They were all pushing for Snyder to resign. Then they didn't. When he wouldn't resign, that's when they started to back out. Like FedEx and a couple of them said they were backing out unless he changed the name. But there was a whole big fuss about it behind the scenes. You hear little talking about it here and there, but apparently they've been trying to push him out. And if not this year, maybe even next year, he's gone probably.
Yeah, I think so.
I think
suspended. Liam, I suspended. You didn't mean to do that, did you?
No.
Had he have not changed the name, I think the NFL would have done like they did with Carolina and forced him to actually sell. For the combination of the name thing they wanted changed and the culture that was going on there with all the sexual harassment and all that stuff that was supposedly going on. So
You are on the clock.
What keeps happening?
Hang on. Okay, what is the order I've got to do things in here? I've got to click to take him off. Liam, did you put yourself on autopilot maybe?
No, I didn't. The timer ran out.
I can't turn it off.
You just backed out 2 picks now.
Yeah, I'm gonna get it.
Sure
back.
did.
I'll get it back.
Whiting fixing the league already.
All right, there we go. And Jim, you have McLaurin?
Yes. Yeah. Can y'all see my picture?
hold on.
A Redskins fan? I mean, a football team fan?
Yeah.
I want to know how many
What am I
people are going to wear Redskins jerseys to the games this year, and like it just, it's just really hard to change that name and stay the same everything else. I don't know.
You are on deck.
Do I need to repick him, or are you going to put him in there?
I'm getting ready to do it.
Drinking straight
Okay.
from the carton. I
There you
like
go.
it.
Okay, now you're up, Liam.
Okay.
Is that who you want, Andrews?
Yep.
Oh, you.
Cubs are overrated.
Let's take a chance.
You are on deck.
AJ Brown, that's who you wanted.
Yep.
Disappointed. Hunt was still out there.
Don't make me.
Do it.
Does anybody think the Patriots make the playoffs this year?
With Bill Belichick, anything's possible.
Yeah, true.
I kind of
I
think
agree.
they do. I saw a very positive interview with Cam Newton.
We'll see if his plug and play system is really plug and play or if it was really Tom Brady.
Yeah.
I didn't think we'd ever see that. I figured Brady and Belichick would have left at the same time.
Yeah.
You are on the clock.
Is it on me now? Let's see. Hold on. Oh, never mind. I'm next.
Yeah.
It lit up green for me. It was weird.
Has anybody taken all their lumps on a single bye week so far?
Do what?
Just looking to see if anybody was taking their lumps on a single bye week. We've been debating about whether or not that's a good idea or not. Kevin's going to take some. Well, yeah.
I'm gonna take some lumps on week 8.
Yeah.
I hadn't even been looking at bye weeks.
Me either. By the time I get to my bye weeks, I'm normally change my, roster so much that I don't even pay attention anymore.
Yeah, it's not worth sweating.
Mm.
AJ Green.
That's a good pick.
Hopefully, he can play.
Oh, gracious sakes.
We don't really have any auto drafters this year.
No.
I don't know if y'all remember.
Mark Carter? Yeah.
The best available?
That's auto drafter in the league.
Oh, take Jarvis Landry.
He won a championship auto drafting.
Liam disappeared. Take my kicker.
Did you really draft a kicker?
No, not yet. Oh, we did.
Fighting.
You clearly don't know Will Lutz. Had him for 3 years. That man is my rabbit's foot.
No, it's just he said, I think I'm going to take my kicker jokingly, and you took a kicker like immediately.
He's going to take Koo right now. I feel it.
The double kicker lineup.
Oh, question. For our bench players, are we holding quarterbacks, defense, or kickers?
No.
Didn't decide to. No, we're just holding 3 bench players plus an IR slot.
Got it. Just want to make sure. Sorry I wasn't here last week.
It's okay.
I was on a fishing trip with an Instagram model.
Ah, nice.
Cammy cakes.
Oh, I thought it was me. What?
No.
Ooh, that was, yeah. I like it.
All right. Now, are y'all going to be able to hold off on the kicker and defense run now that I've done it?
Yeah,
I
no
don't
problem.
think so.
That'll be my last 3 picks.
What?
Every year. It's quarterback, kicker, defense. Last 3 picks.
You can do that with defenses because you can play the matchup, but you got to have a good kicker, man.
Yeah, but I mean,
That's exactly why I'm picking this guy right
find a
here.
diamond in the rough and kicker on your waiver wire, and then
Nice,
your
that's a good
quarterback
kicker.
situation. Once you get past that top tier, it's kind of like,
Mm-hmm.
Now, look, because of you guys up there at the front of the draft, I came in this draft saying I'm not going to be forced to pick any quarterback by any picks. And then you guys left Patrick Mahomes out there for me at like 9, and I had to.
It's a good pick, Jacob.
Yep. Exactly what I'm thinking. I'm going to need that, man.
DJ Chark. You're going to be relying on the men's shoe department, aren't you?
Go Pirates.
Men's shoe show.
I like old Minshew. He's all right.
I hope he grows a mullet just to complete his Florida transition.
Yes, please.
He seems like he should be a character in one of the Anchorman movies to me.
Or Reno 911.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seems like instead of Jack Black kicking what's his name's dog over the bridge, that it should have been Gardner Minshew. Kevin, you look entirely too happy, kid. Wow.
I didn't hear what you said.
Yeah.
Oh. I just got a blank stare at the board. Trying to figure out who I'm taking.
Fun, just.
He opted out, didn't he?
Either way, you got to do it. His team name is Bunch of Funches. You got to.
My last name.
I'm changing it.
That's a good pick. I'm doing it, you cowards.
Yeah.
I didn't think he was going to make it back to you. I thought about picking him.
Looking at it, if Chubb gets hurt, I have Kareem. If Kareem gets hurt, I have Chubb.
Well, it's
Wow,
not
you sound like
a bad
Liam.
strategy to start them
Drafting every
both.
Chiefs running back.
I'm going to start both of them, don't worry.
It wasn't that hard of a kick. I'm telling everybody. Like, it wasn't as bad as people.
Have y'all seen the video?
What video?
Yeah.
Video of Kareem Hunt losing it with that girl. He was doing
Yeah.
threat display and everything, but he really didn't do physically much to her. I mean, he was threatening her for sure, but she dropped the N-word on him. I mean,
I'd punch her in the face, too.
I mean,
We're talking about,
he didn't
you
even
know,
punch her in the face.
equal rights. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Hey, like say equal rights, equal fights. You know what I mean?
I mean, I hate to be that guy, but
What they're calling a kick, he actually put his foot on her butt and pushed her over. He didn't really kick her.
mhm.
I don't
And
know.
it sucks because he was a beast, man. I mean,
Oh, he still is, man. I don't know if you've seen him. That dude is.
Oh, him and Chubb, Jesus Christ.
I remember I
They were
drafted
tearing
him
up training
his
camp.
rookie season, and I mean, he was crazy.
Out of control.
That's a good pick. The machine. I was thinking about getting Will Fuller, but he was too bigger. He was like too, boom or bust last year. How is Jarvis Landry still on the board?
He's not.
He's not?
Not now.
My shit's slow. What?
Not now.
Being cute.
Oh, you bastard. Whiting.
Whoa.
Put him up for adoption.
I would like to say the same thing for you as a coworker. Put him up.
Honestly, I would have picked Landry over Odell.
Now I got both of them.
Did you pick both of them?
Yeah.
What?
Make one of them one of the bench players. Whoever has the better year, start them. Or if Andrews doesn't pan out, then, go with him.
That one was a little stronger than the last one.
Who got
I
me
suspended it. I need just another second. I won't take long.
3 days later.
Darren Waller. He could have a breakout year, I think. He was solid last year.
I think there's a bunch of guys in the league this year that could.
It's going to be tough on rookies because they didn't have much of a camp. I don't know if y'all been watching Hard Knocks.
I don't know. I mean, there's some of the rookies in the league this year are serious.
I think CeeDee Lamb's going to be a big shot.
I know. I'm kind of regretting picking up Amari Cooper.
Better grab Lamb.
Jared Judy.
Insurance. Yeah.
He's going to be a beast.
So we are in the 7th round, huh?
Yep.
Ooh, DeAndre Swift.
Interesting.
I was almost going to pick the Patriots defense, but what's his name? Hightower opted out.
Yeah, I was going to pick the Patriots defense, but
A little nervous.
Patrick Chung also opted out.
How many
did he?
people on the defense opted out?
Yeah. a guy from Lenore Ryan in the mountains,
Uh,
Kyle Duggar. They drafted him, and right now he might start at safety from a D2 college.
gee,
Yeah,
must be tough.
well, he's a freak.
So first ECU game is no fans, right?
Yeah,
This is
I don't go
weird.
to ECU anymore. I'm dropping out of college, honestly. I don't like them anymore.
Really?
Yeah,
Your skeleton says otherwise.
he's on my side. I promise. I adopted him from China, gave him a home to live in. You know.
Just forgot to feed him.
Yeah.
Are y'all performing calculus on these pigs?
I just suspended Nick. I'm gonna resume. Look like you're about to run out of time. Good. Is that who you wanted, Nick? Marvin Jones?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
Mhm.
You are on deck.
Somebody's on deck.
Brandon Cooks. He's the one in Houston, isn't he?
Mm-hmm.
You're
Who?
going receivers, aren't you, Joshy?
Brandon Cooks isn't the one? Oh, I forgot.
There he is.
Oh, I forgot.
Yeah. They gave up Hopkins for what, $2 or something?
Man. I forgot. That hurts. I would have picked Hopkins. Maybe not actually. I might have not.
Daggone, Josh is stacking up the wide receivers.
I've seen some analysts talk this year about as few good running backs as there are out there and how many good wide receivers. Just go straight wide receivers. Go 5 wide if your league allows it, and go at it. And I'm like,
Josh had good results one year doing it. Didn't you go 5 wide, Josh? Or was it 4?
We won the league that year.
Yeah. You got to catch it just right, though, because receivers are so erratic.
That's right. You got to have the right 5.
I also feel like you got to have a good quarterback.
And a good quarterback.
You know, is going to score
I'm
a lot of
spending
points.
again. I won't take long.
It's okay.
Two times in a row, Jim. No pressure.
This is when it gets like in the nitty gritty. We hadn't got to the I don't care picks yet.
Oh, what the heck?
The top available special team.
Well, I'll just turn on auto draft. I ain't worried about it.
Oh, Devontae Parker. I was just thinking about him, Jim.
Yeah, that's a good pick. I thought about picking him like 2 or 3 rounds ago.
Liam's going whole Jets team.
Yeah, I broke a promise to myself not to pick more than one Jets player, but they don't have a number 1 there anymore, and they're going to be down almost every game, so might as well.
That's who I was debating on, Jameson or Devontae.
I was debating on Jameson or Devontae, too.
Those are the 2 I wanted.
Well, too bad.
Yeah.
Boy, Philip Lindsay's fallen.
He didn't have a great year last year.
Yeah, I mean, nothing wrong with him except for he's sharing carries now.
So he's playing for Denver.
Well, you know, they have 3 wild cards in each conference this year. So Denver, you know, I think they're good enough to be in the running for that bottom wild card spot. Oof.
I'm about to ruin everybody's career.
I made it cool to pick a kicker, didn't I? I made it okay. I ran interference for you.
I keep my word, memes or not. Maybe not the first round, but I'm definitely got him.
Need more time, Kevin?
3, 2.
I got you.
I think that's a good pick as well. Pairing with Stephon Diggs. Yep.
Yeah. I had him last year. He was real good.
I was thinking about Beasley as well, but I don't know against Stephon Diggs and Brown. I don't know how much he would get.
He's not a bad fill-in sometimes. He gets a lot of targets. A little slot receiver.
Yeah, I mean, they don't run many 3 wide receiver sets though. I think they want 2 wide receiver, 2 tight ends mainly.
Yeah. Yeah.
You guys are going to be devastated when I get my second kicker.
Oh.
Oh, kickers are catching on. I just realized.
You started something.
I'm telling you, y'all laugh about kickers, but
I'm not.
it's important to have a solid one.
Yeah. 5 to 8 points a game. Get them.
I got you, Jesse.
Did he know it was his turn?
No, I was reading. Sorry.
Is that who you wanted?
I was reading about the pick I was going to take, but I didn't realize it was my turn yet. I'm sorry.
You know, when the thing says on the clock, that means it's your turn.
I have that turned off.
When Whiting said Jesse, he was like, "Oh shit!"
Oh, shit. My turn.
It's me. I'm gonna pick the Jaguars defense. Just letting everybody know. Didn't they get rid of what's his name? They got rid of Harrison and Ngaku. Like two of their best like defensive players.
Something's happened to my
Yeah, we don't believe you.
What is going on here?
No, you're not getting my other pick.
Hang on. I just had to get a few seconds.
Man, the Panthers might have a good offense this year, honestly.
They got Teddy Bridgewater, didn't they?
And they got Robbie Anderson.
Oh, dang. My cat's going to tell me the next pick.
It's about Baker Mayfield time there, Brandon.
Yep, it's going to be on my bench. Trust me.
We don't carry bench quarterbacks.
What?
Nope. No bench quarterback, defense, or kicker. They stay in the pool, and you pick them up on bye weeks when you need them.
I got a bye week quarterback at least.
Have you already got a quarterback?
Yeah, I got
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Brady, the Brady bunch. The chubby bunch. Rams is a good value right there. We got to keep an eye on Jacob here. Dak, Zeke, Tariq Cohen, Zach Moss, Tyler Lockett, Evan Ingram, DK Metcalf, Justin Tucker, Rams D.
It kind of just sounds like you want the eyes off you, if I'm being honest. I mean,
You're being honest.
I don't want to do.
Let's see who's building the powerhouse.
Nobody's gotten Frank Gore yet?
I'm going to say Big Cheese is looking dangerous. Falcons quarterback, Ingram, Devontae Adams, Julio, Kittle.
Oh, yeah.
Brown, and Marvin Jones. And the Patriots D. Dang, Seth. Or Nick. Came to play.
Ain't bad.
I appreciate that, Mr. Whiting. Thank you.
You're quite welcome, sir.
Don't be nice to him.
And the Rhinos have quite the backfield. And some pretty good receivers. Sad Boys have a superstar quarterback.
And two
And kicker.
superstar wide receivers.
And kicker.
And kicker.
Diggs and Allen. Ertz.
And A.J. Brown. I got the Titans wide receiver 1, Buffalo Bills wide receiver 1, and the Chargers wide receiver 1.
Yeah. Cody, you'll be dangerous if Fournette turns out.
Mm-hmm.
Butker's a kicker for the Chiefs, right?
Yeah.
He's going to put up points. The only difference between him and Lutz is Lutz gets to play a lot of his games indoors.
Mm-hmm.
Ryan.
The GOAT.
Oh, you guys are sleeping on somebody. I'm going to pick them up.
Zerline, that's a good kicker. And he kicks indoors. At least in his home game.
Are you guys getting like the feedback from my fan? Are we good?
We're good.
All right, cool. Just making sure.
Yeah, I don't like how some of the guys in this Skype are not speaking. It makes me a little nervous.
Don't be nervous. We're just recording everything you say.
I gotta focus. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, that's a good time to remind you. We actually are recording everything you say in this Skype call because so
for future evidence of Whiting's perjury.
Now, if you're looking at your rosters for the new guys in particular, you've got to start 2 receivers of some sort, a wide receiver or a tight end. The other 3 is anything you want. Could be a running back, receiver, or tight end. But the way the rosters look, it shows 3 running backs and 5 wide receivers and tight ends, and then 4 reserve slots. We don't draft all those slots. We're just going to draft 5 starters and 3 bench players. It's a little misleading there.
Five kickers. I got it.
Yeah, 5 kickers. Basically. Oh boy. I'm usually down on the Cowboys, because I had to quit the Cowboys a few years ago. I think they're going to be good this year.
Yeah.
They're almost
No,
every
Cowboys fan says this, but this season is our season.
Yeah.
It's our season this season.
yeah.
That's what I said last year as a Browns fan. You see what happened with that? Kitchens.
We were talking about the depth they have. If the quarterback goes down, the backup is Andy Dalton. If Zeke goes down, the backup is Tony Pollard. Proved he can play.
So we only have 8 skill positions, right?
Yeah, 8 total skill positions.
Got my 8.
Henry Ruggs is still on the board. Who got CD?
Nobody yet, I don't think. Oh, did you get him?
Yeah, he's not on the board. Nice. That's probably a really good pick. Probably a sleeper this year.
I bet they end up doing a lot of shovel pass and like underneath slot bubble screens and stuff to him. He's going to have a lot of
He's
catches.
quick, man. I think they're going to
Josh,
do a
I know
lot
you
of
didn't.
slants with him, honestly.
I know you didn't just pick Ruggs. I know you didn't just.
I mean, Ruggs has the potential to be a Tyreek Hill, but I don't know. I have just an odd feeling about him.
So it's 4 bench skill position players, right?
3. It's a total of 8.
Okay.
But if there's somebody you want to put in your injured slot that's injured, you can do that.
All right.
So we can draft into the injured slot?
Well, I think what we said is you have to draft them, then put them into the injured slot, and then fill in behind them.
Fill them in off of
Yeah, so you can't. Your last pick cannot be an IR pick, right, Jim? Isn't that the way we do it? Because technically, you're supposed to be moving a player off your roster into IR, not just.
So you have to pick up his replacement on the waivers. In other words, you can't draft him tonight.
No, you can. Like, let's say you draft. Let's say D.D. Westbrook. He's like one of the ones that's injured that's coming up. If you want a D.D. Westbrook, you can draft him, but you got to you can't draft him with your last pick. You got to draft him onto your roster properly, and then tell us you're going to move him to IR.
All right, I'm going to move David Montgomery to IR.
Okay, so you'll be able to have 9 total skill players.
Who got Njoku?
I'm not sure is he still with the Browns or
yeah?
What's up?
He's TE too.
He's
not even in here.
Is he so far down?
David Njoku, he's not even on the board.
Oh, banana monkeys! Devonta Freeman is interviewing with the Jaguars. Did everybody get what I was talking about with Jesse as far as the IR slot? You can't use your last pick to put somebody in the IR.
Okay.
He's up there. You just have to search for him.
And once they're injured and in the IR, they have to come out when they become no longer injury designated. You got to make a choice either to drop them or to drop somebody to make room for them.
Once they become more than doubtful, right?
Well, we had a rule of questionable a few years back, but it seems like to me we just got rid of that rule and just said if they've got a designation at all, you can put them in. But once you put them in, they got to stay in for a week at least.
Okay.
And then when they don't have a designation anymore, you got to pull them out.
So yeah, their next time they play, they have to come out, right?
Yeah. So basically, Montgomery's dead for you this week. If they were to come up and say he's going to play, you can't pull him off IR this week.
He's out 2 to 4 weeks. So
okay, so you're safe. Yeah.
He's guaranteed 2 to 4.
I have an issue because I have 9 skill positions.
Who's this?
Ryan.
Are you including the quarterbacks?
Ryan has 9
3
skills.
RBs and 5 wide receivers / tight ends.
Can I just put Melvin Gordon on IR then? Since he's questionable, or no?
You lose him for this week.
You'd lose him for this, yeah, but you can't.
Or can I drop someone instead?
Drop someone.
How far ago did you pick?
Well, I just picked quarterback last pick.
You picked a quarterback last pick. Oh, so we'd have to go all the way back. Yeah.
But you're just saying by losing him for this 1 week that you would just not be able to start him, not that he would have to drop him, right?
Right.
Well, eventually he would have to make the decision once.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. So whoever your last guy in was it Higbee or Waller?
Higbee.
Okay, so let's say you'd have to put him on IR for this week to keep him. But then you can pull him off of IR next week, but you'd have to clear a roster spot probably by dropping Higbee for him.
Okay, I'll do that.
Okay.
Melvin Gordon's going to score like 48 points this week.
Wait, so do we only have one more round after this?
Should have 2.
Yeah, we've got 2. It's 12 rounds, right?
11.
No, 8. That's right. 8 plus 3, and only if you're using your IR slot. Yeah, so
Oh.
1 more round. Okay, you didn't mean to do that, did you, Dobbins? Cody?
Oh, no, I did not. I'm sorry.
Okay, I'll back you out. Okay, you're back up.
Uh, 15 seconds.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm looking at last year's draft, and we drafted through 12 rounds.
Yes, because
Last year
of
we
the
had
IR thing.
4 bench players, didn't we?
Yeah, anybody who put an IR player in will need to draft in the 12th round. It's just if you don't have an IR player, you'll be passing in the 12th round.
Every team drafted in the 12th round.
Really?
Yeah.
So that means we had 9 skill position then, right?
I think somewhere along the line, the 3 skill position got mixed in with the playoffs. I think, because don't we have 3 in the playoffs?
Did we, Jim? Do you remember last year if we just said forget IR and just went with 4?
I thought we just had 4. I'm pretty sure we just had 4 bench players last season.
I think we
I
did.
don't have a problem with that if we can get a consensus on it right now, just going and drafting all the way through the 12th round. What do y'all think?
I'm good.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
We would need 100% agreement now, though. Is everybody good with picking a full 12 rounds?
I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
And no
I'm
IR
good.
slot and no, so it's just 4 bench players. Right.
I guess is anybody
Yep.
against it is the key here.
Yeah. Unanimous consent. Going once, going twice, gone. Okay, so we're going to do 4 bench players, no IR slots.
Okay, so the only real damage from that is the past couple of rounds, people may have been picking under the impression that there was 3, but I don't think that.
We can't change that now.
Yeah. Does anybody feel damaged by it? I don't.
No.
Speak up if you do.
No, I don't. I think it's,
Okay.
I'm fine with it.
You good, Liam?
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel very damaged.
Feel very damaged.
We're talking about the draft.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was going to say.
Oh.
Yeah, and also it's adding another spot too, so it's not something that will hurt you. It's not like we're taking it away to where you have to remove a player from your team.
Thanks for that, William.
You're welcome, Cody. I knew you and your dead friend needed it.
Hey, don't talk about his girlfriend like that.
That's more like my girlfriend. I'm gonna say it before Cody does.
Ooh.
I wasn't even thinking it then.
Well,
I should have seen this man at ECU absolutely slay him.
yeah. Yeah, I was a little bit confused, and I think Ryan was too when we were talking about 3 players on the bench. I was like, now wait a minute.
Yeah, I thought we had 4, but I was just going with it.
Yeah. Jesus Christ, is the Tucky Dogs in here?
Yeah. I was actually just out of breath. Sorry.
Oh wait, your dog's name is Tucker too, right?
Yeah.
So yeah. Second.
All right, folks. I'm drafting a player not currently listed up here.
Uh-oh. Oh, no.
I went and did a search. I don't see him. Antonio Brown.
Mm.
I don't see him listed, but there is a provision up here for picking an unlisted player. So I'm going to do that.
I'll give him 1 week before he's kicked out of the NFL.
I wish you guys had the context of how our dad talks about him around the house.
Oh, yeah.
Now he's picking him here. It's beautiful.
Hey, he has a cage on the sideline that they put him in, and then they just let him out for plays and put him back in.
They walk him up there for a press conference and just hit mute on him so he can't say anything.
Well, while y'all are having your good laugh,
you just traded for the 2nd overall pick in next year's draft.
While y'all are having your laugh at my expense, the Seahawks have been working him out, and he's got an 8-game suspension, and he's clear to come back. And the Seahawks actually have a bye week in like week 6, so he'd only miss 7 games with them. He'd be there for 9 of their games, and he can start working out 4 weeks before he comes back.
If he doesn't get arrested.
Yep. Seahawks also picked up Josh Gordon, so they're going for the all-felon team.
Oh, I forgot about Josh Gordon.
It was Josh Gordon as well.
Don't remember him all of a sudden now.
Josh Gordon has only ever had 1 good season, and everybody thinks he's wonderful. He's only ever done it once. 1 time.
All he took Knox.
Garbage sense.
You better hope Burfict doesn't come back this year if you got Antonio Brown.
Hey, Joku is still on the board, for whoever was asking earlier.
Yeah, I had to search for him. Antonio Brown. This guy.
What's up?
All right, Mr. Tom Brady in the 2nd round.
All right.
Don't make me get rough with you.
Bruce Arians in the air attack offense. You got Tom Brady there.
When you could have drafted him in the 8th round.
Exactly.
See, I'll tell you this bias that is happening to Jets players. I'm looking at all the players on my lineup. Jamison Crowder has a 14% start rate. Everyone else is above like 60.
You're not making the Jets argument, are you? Tell me you're not.
I am making the JETS. And they're going.
They might get 2 wins this year.
Joe Namath will roll out there in his wheelchair and.
And guarantee a win.
Yeah.
And guarantee he can roll back off the field.
Is he still alive?
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's in a wheelchair, so he's obviously still
making
alive.
those old people insurance commercials now.
That's right. Yep.
He's making the Life Alert commercials.
AARP.
Help me, I can't get up.
Have you guys seen the Tom Selleck reverse mortgage commercial?
Yes.
Does it not seem like he's overly defensive? He's like, listen, I wouldn't be talking about this if it wasn't on the up and up. And I'm like, come on, man.
Like, you're pushing it too hard. Like,
Yeah.
it's almost like you're trying to scam me. You
I
know?
didn't think there was anything wrong with reverse mortgages until that commercial. I was like, what's going on here?
And if you haven't seen that commercial, it's because you don't watch MeTV and Old People Channel.
Yeah. They don't insert it in YouTube videos.
Yeah.
Y'all have cable?
Wait, what? That's over the air, man. We don't do the cable.
What's a cable?
We have an antenna.
Has anybody got CenturyLink DSL for internet?
Me.
Yes.
How do you like it?
Yeah, and it sucks.
Well, it depends on where you're at. Where I'm at, I get 4 gig. Well, no, not 4
I
gig.
get
No,
3.
4 meg. Sorry, 4 meg.
Oh my
where I'm-
God.
Megs.
So I'm like, my 4G
I get
is
3
faster
megs.
than my-
Wait, didn't J.K. Dobbins get picked earlier?
Good gosh. We backed him out. It was an accidental pick.
Oh,
So
Yeah.
it really depends on where you're at. I think in town you can get faster. The thing with CenturyLink though is, I would have gone with Suddenlink if I had better speed, but CenturyLink's never out. Even in the hurricanes and all that, I have internet. I've never had it, never not had internet. So
Really?
it's pretty reliable, but it's just slow here.
Supposedly, River Street Networks is supposed to be trying to bring fiber into Washington, fiber to the house.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's the old Tri-County.
Yeah. I wonder if that's a real thing, because I wouldn't mind doing that.
They are. They're trying to bring it in. The problem right now, Suddenlink will not bring in fiber, or will not bring internet to the area unless they have 25 houses within 1 mile, is what they told me.
Yeah.
So within a 1 mile radius, they got to have 25 houses. We don't meet that where I'm at. But River Street's bringing it in. Their number is lower, and the guy who worked for them lives down the road from me now. He was telling me they're trying to bring it to Washington and then expand from Washington. So they're dumping a lot of money in it right now. So hopefully it'll.
lucky number
You
7,
are
Big
on the
Ben.
clock.
Last year we went. Oh, am I interrupting? Last year we went to a workshop, a week-long workshop on fiber optics in Wilson at Wilson Community College. In their Con Ed department, they've got an organization over there called Greenlight.
Daggone it.
What's up?
I declare, Liam.
I'm sorry.
That's all right.
I was looking
I
at
had
this.
it all drawn up, ready to hit the button.
But
Yeah.
this company, Greenlight, is a nonprofit that's partnering with the utilities in Wilson, and they're like one of the leaders in the entire nation in fiber penetration to all the neighborhoods in Wilson. It's like nothing to get fiber to your house in Wilson.
Really?
And yeah, fiber ping times are crazy low. That's the problem we're having with Suddenlink is our download speed's 160 megs. It's fine. Upload's only about 3, but the ping times go from really good, from like 10 or 12 to like 200 or 300.
I'll do a ping test real quick and let you know what it is on
Can
mine.
defense? What can sit on the bench? Okay, I forgot. I'm sorry.
Just wide receivers, tight ends, and backs. None of the team positions can. Oh, by the way, when you draft a kicker, you get the backup kicker too, in case they get hurt or whatever.
Oh, Koo's not going to get hurt.
No fear there.
No,
Full of hammy.
Jim, don't curse Koo like that. I won't go fix your computer anymore if you do.
All right.
Yeah, everybody make sure you're picking the right thing now, like you're not picking a second. You're not picking a second quarterback or defense or kicker.
Man, don't y'all know it's like 2 hours past my bedtime? I got more gray hair than Whiting right now.
Who just said that?
Me.
Oh, Brandon. I thought it was Ryan. I was like, give me a break.
I don't know. I'll give you a run for your money, Whiting.
Necessary diss against Ryan.
I found a gray hair on my wrist the other day. I'm tired.
Hey, at least you still got hair.
Whiting, I just
I'll
got
give you some, Jim.
3 megabytes, 1 megabyte per second up, but it didn't show me a ping time on it. So.
Oh. So are you kind of out of town?
I live in Old Ford, so.
Oh yeah. You live in the boonies.
Okay.
Once you get past, what's
you don't
weird,
even
though,
know where the boonies are.
on 17, they have Suddenlink and they have fiber out there. They have Suddenlink over on Wharton Station Road, but they don't have it on my road on Ball Road that goes in between the two. And I've called and asked if they could connect them through my road, and they said no. When y'all get 25 houses on your road, call us back.
Yeah.
And I was like, no, I'm good.
Well, fiber ping times are under 1 millisecond. Whereas good gaming ping times are usually like under 20, 15 to 10, or for live conferencing like this. But fiber can give you telepresence, basically. We could be doing full 4K video conferencing right now.
That's right.
It's a totally different ball game.
I don't want to.
When I was in Greenville, they didn't have fiber to the house, but they'd have fiber on the main roads, I guess. So we could get up to 500 meg or something like that because we were so far away from the fiber.
Yeah. Man, did CenturyLink guys, did y'all have trouble Friday? No service? Because there was a major outage up in Rocky Mount. They were relocating a main fiber cable, and they went to do the construction work. They dug it up and got ready to move it, and somebody on the crew cut the wrong cable. And it shut down. We've got here at the college, we've got a CenturyLink backup fiber link, and it went dead. It was dead first thing in the morning, and they kept giving us updates all day long, and you could almost hear the stress in the updates. And it's just a simple mistake. Any human being could make a mistake like that, but it gets so blown out of proportion.
Oh yeah.
But we had a lot of students and employees that were working from home that could get to other things on the internet, but they couldn't get back to campus here.
There was a lot of businesses downtown that didn't have any internet. It shut all their internet down.
Yeah, it was all day. Started at 1 a.m.
Sucks to be that guy that
fixed about 4:30 or 5.
I'd hate to be that guy that accidentally cut the wrong cable.
Can't find my guy. Hold on a minute.
And they said they got about midday, they got a replacement span of cable spliced in. Because, fiber optic cable is incredibly tedious to splice.
Yeah.
It's the size of a hair. And you got this special equipment to splice it with, these fusion splicers. And so they got these guys rattling through these things, splicing them and putting the insulation on. And they got it all spliced in, tested it, and the segment of cable they had used was damaged in the middle. So they had to take it out and go through the whole thing again.
All it takes is one little kink or one little scratch that lets the light out. One little thing, and that whole cable's just worthless.
I'll tell you what I didn't realize until that workshop is that fiber optics kind of dangerous to work with because the glass shards, they're very strong. It's like a glass splinter. You get it in your eye, you're in trouble.
Yep.
I'll tell you what, Jesse is very dangerous to work with.
Jesse?
Yeah, absolutely.
Why's that?
I worked with him one time, and I got shocked, 4, 5, 6 times.
There weren't even power on that house. Shut up.
Oh, no, there was power on it.
Hey, you need a job?
Jesse, did you put Tony's generator in?
Not yet. We're waiting on delivery. Everything's backed up with Corona stuff. We're at all the facilities are at 30% production right now, so they're 25,000 units behind. I'm hoping to have this by the end of the month.
Mm-hmm.
But
Jesse, I did wire in a whole house generator in probably March. Yeah, I'm a pro. I don't know. Electrical's not as fun as it sounds.
Man. It's hot right now.
It's hard. The guy I was working with, he was like, "Yeah, just go up there. You just got to pull this cable through this conduit." Man, I felt like my hands are gonna fall off. I mean, and it probably won't be like a 20-foot piece of conduit, so it won't crazy.
I remember my first generator. We put 6 to 8 generators in a week, and now we're down to putting 4 because we just can't get the equipment. So
dang.
I told somebody Friday, I said, I'm more scared now about where my company's at than I was in March when they were shutting everything down. I had plenty of work in. Now I have the work. And it's not just generators, like wiring up whole houses. We can't get panels and breakers. I mean, just stuff that's always been available and never been a shortage on. There's shortages of everything now. So we're having to hunt around and find materials. It's just getting harder.
These are the 3 last picks, right?
Yep.
Oh, my turn, sorry.
Yeah. Jesse's on the clock.
You are on the clock.
I need a kicker. And I'm going to go with Matt Prater. Boom. Done.
I am on deck.
Brandon, I got just one question for you. Why didn't you go to someone else besides him?
I'm literally about to finish.
You could have traded for 5. You could have traded for 4. You could have traded for 3. You could have traded for 2.
Well, I felt like 6 was the ideal spot, though, because you don't have to take a chance on somebody in the back half of the round grabbing Chubb.
If you were at 6 and I liked 6, I would go to 5 or 7. Just because of you.
Honestly, you probably could have made it back to your first spot to get Chubb. Nobody probably would have drafted him.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
I don't think, no. He'd have been gone by, I think he'd have been gone by early second round, well, maybe late first.
I valued him mid-second when I did most of my mock drafts. So
Yeah.
I think a later pick would have been better, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I would have drafted him first anyway if I was first pick. So.
Yeah.
Okay, folks, we're done. I'm going to start the waiver process. Again, for the new guys, the way waivers works is the waiver order is the reverse order of the draft. So Nick will be at the top of the waiver order, then Josh, and then all the way back to poor little old me at the back of the waiver order. Liam. And
collective all.
You basically put in waivers for players that are out there that you want, and they have to be out there for an entire calendar day, so everybody knows that they're available. And then after that full calendar day, the site automatically goes through and assigns it to the person who had the highest waiver order. And you can have multiple conditional waiver picks. If you go in and explore, it pretty much explains it to you. But that's how you populate your roster during the season, through that and also through trades. Traditionally, we're pretty aggressive trading the last few years. I think it makes it a lot of fun. So I plan to be doing some.
On the waiver order, once you get a waiver, you go to the bottom of the list then, don't you?
Yeah. That's right. Yep. So that's a good point, Jesse. What he's saying is, like, let's say Nick uses his waiver pick. He jumps to the bottom of the list behind me at that point. So you need to use your waiver picks wisely. Yep. We looked at it, and the ideal time to pick a waiver pick for like an emerging player that nobody saw coming, usually, Jim, isn't it around weeks 4, 5, and 6? Isn't that like the
probably 4 and 5? Yeah.
Yeah, that's when people tend to get the diamonds, but sometimes it's different than that. Like Liam, it was week 2 when you got Lamar Jackson last year, wasn't it?
The past years, I've picked up Patrick Mahomes and Lamar Jackson in week 2.
Yeah, so you still got to be alert, And you can go ahead and pick somebody up this week if you want, even before the games kick off. If you have second thoughts about who some of your last picks were, you can go ahead and do it. I'm going to go start it right now. But anyway, that's it. If y'all have any questions about anything, let me know. I'm going to try to get the Constitution retyped so it's not old and outdated. And that's all I got. Anybody else got anything?
Yeah, let me say this. On the kicker and quarterback and defense on the weeks that they're on bye, you don't have to get rid of your team quarterback or your team defense. You put them down into the practice squad is what we've been doing.
Practice team, yep.
And that way you can pick it up. But what you need to do is be responsible, and on Tuesday, drop one of your team quarterbacks when your bye week is done, so that somebody else has a shot to pick them up as soon as possible if they want that as their backup team quarterback.
It's important to do that promptly so everybody can, if they need him the next week, because a lot of times you'll have a good quarterback that's a good bye week fill in, and somebody might want to use him the next week. Now, you can elect to keep him, but you have to drop your starter then.
Right.
Yep. Definitely keep a watch on that. And as soon as you're done with him, stick him back out there. Also, for COVID, what we agreed with the rules meeting is if you have a COVID positive player, you can keep an unlimited number of those on your practice squad.
Right.
So if COVID hits you really hard, you can fill in with whatever's in the pool just to get through whatever the 2-week time period, whatever. Okay.
Sounds good.
All right, y'all. I'm glad to have y'all all back. We got a couple of new ones in the group this year and a slightly deeper talent pool because of only 12 teams. So I think it's going to be fun.
Yep.
I think so.
Be prepared to young Waku.
Yeah, and maybe on Sundays we can jump into some of these Skypes if y'all want to and talk about the games or something. Who knows?
Sounds good.
I'll see you. Go Camels.
Yeah.
Am I right?
Get rid of that background, Whiting.
Hey, chant, baby. Chant.